Radio astronomy is the study of the invisible universe. We see the world around us because our eyes detect visible light, a type of electromagnetic radiation. Objects on Earth and in space also emit other types of electromagnetic radiation that cannot be seen by the human eye, such as radio waves. The full range of radiation emitted by an object is called its electromagnetic spectrum. Radio astronomy allows us to study celestial objects that emit radio waves. Since radio waves penetrate dust, scientists use radio astronomy techniques to study regions that cannot be seen in visible light, such as the dust-shrouded environments where stars and planets are born, and the center of our galaxy, the Milky Way. Radio waves also allow astronomers to trace the location, density, and motion of the hydrogen that constitutes 3/4 of the ordinary matter in the universe. Radio frequency waves that penetrate Earth's atmosphere range from wavelengths of a few millimeters to nearly 100 meters. They induce a very weak electric current in a conductor, such as an antenna. Most radio telescope antennas are parabolic or dish-shaped reflectors. They gather the radiation and reflect it to a central focus where the radiation is concentrated. The weak current at the focus can then be amplified by a radio receiver, so it is strong enough to measure and record. The strength of radio frequency energy reaching Earth is small compared to the radiation received in the visible range. Therefore, a radio telescope must have a large collecting area, or antenna. Using 2 or more radio telescopes together, called an array, and combining the signals they simultaneously receive allows astronomers to see more detail. This ability depends on a technique called radio interferometry. When signals from 2 or more telescopes are properly combined, the telescopes can effectively act as small pieces of a single huge telescope. The National Radio Astronomy Observatory chose the Atacama Desert of northern Chile for their newest venture, the Alma telescope. The Atacama Desert is one of the world's best sites for observational astronomy because of its high altitude, nearly non-existent cloud cover, dry air, lack of light pollution, and radio interference. In one of the Earth's highest and driest deserts, the most complex astronomical observatory ever is taking shape. Known as Alma, it is a vast array of radio telescopes so advanced it has taken the world's top scientists and engineers to design and build it. Alma will peer into hidden regions of space with unprecedented sharpness and sensitivity. Even now, with less than 1/3 of its telescopes up and running, Alma is the most powerful observatory of its kind. Ready to begin probing the invisible universe. All ordinary matter in the universe gives off light. Some of it is in colors our eyes can see. The rest, from short wavelength gamma rays to long wavelength radio waves, requires special instruments to detect. Alma, the Atacama Large Millimeter Submillimeter Array, studies a barely explored part of the spectrum, opening up a new window on the universe.
So just imagine you can only see green. So you see the trees and so on. So the world is defined by trees. All of a sudden, imagine you can see blue. Then you can see the ocean, you can see the sky. And you put the two together, that's more of the reality than if you only see in one color. And therefore you see a much more complete picture of the universe.
To fulfill astronomers' ambitious goals, Alma must achieve what no telescope ever has.
The Alma telescope is an effort that no one has ever attempted before. It's using scientists, engineers, and technical staff all around the world to build a telescope that will change the landscape of astronomy, literally.
Teams in North America, Europe, and East Asia have worked toward this moment for decades, redefining technological possibilities.
In every area, we've been pushing the limits of technology. The antennas, the correlator that processes the data, the receivers, all of these pushed past previous boundaries in many dimensions.
These revolutionary designs and technologies must function flawlessly in one of the most extreme environments on Earth. The Alma site in Chile is higher than any other major ground-based observatory, putting Alma above most of the water vapor that would otherwise disrupt the millimeter wavelength light. Here, monster trucks called transporters move the Alma antennas into position on the Mars-like landscape of the Chaknanter Plateau. Alma's radio telescopes work together to make images of space that get better and better as more of them join in the array. The telescope has already delivered tantalizing views of space. Two galaxies collide, their stars and gas intermingling. The Hubble telescope sees bursts of star formation erupting where great clouds of gas and dust crash into one another. But areas that appear dark to our eye using existing telescopes are converted to a colorful display as seen by Alma.
You see there are these patches of dark regions which contain very dense gas and dust, within which the next generation of stars may already be forming. So you can see Alma is really unveiling what really cannot be seen with any other telescope. It's a brand new window into the universe.
By 2013, the full array of 66 dishes will be complete. With early science observation operations underway, the telescope is beginning to unlock entire worlds of discovery. Students who wish to pursue a career in astronomy should focus on physics, math, and computer science. It is a small but rewarding field that employs most at the college and university level. A smaller percentage find careers in astronomy through the federal government or by federally supported national observatories and laboratories. The purpose of the National Radio Astronomy Observatory is to do fundamental research on the nature of the universe in which we live, seeking to answer some of the biggest questions we can ask, such as how did the universe begin? Or did it begin? How big is it? How old is it? And how will it end, if it will end? As the science that provides the framework knowledge of where we and the planet on which we live fit into the environment of the universe, astronomy is a vital part of the culture of all mankind. A person deprived of the broad outlines of astronomical knowledge is as culturally handicapped as one never exposed to history, literature, music, or art. As astronomers communicate new discoveries about the universe, they enrich the intellectual lives of millions. The vastness of the universe and the endless sense of time and space is nearly unimaginable for humans to comprehend. Innovative minds utilizing amazing new technologies are giving us the chance to see into distant galaxies, allowing us to gain a better understanding of the universe and our place in it.